Sometimes breaking the rules is the secret to success. Here's how high-performing teams do it and why it works. In most organizations, there's a set of rules that everyone follows. These are the guidelines, protocols, and expectations that ensure things run smoothly. But what if following those rules is actually holding you back? What if the most successful teams are the ones who break the rules, think outside the box, and challenge the status quo? In this video, we're going to explore 9 rebellious ways high-performing teams break the rules and why these rule breakers actually end up achieving the best results. But first, let's start with the story. Picture a group of mavericks building an innovative startup. They aren't following the usual corporate playbook. They are making it up as they go, trusting their instincts, breaking from tradition, and disrupting industries. While everyone else is sticking to the script, they are rewriting it. And guess what? They succeed. That's the power of high-performing teams. They know when and how to break the rules to create something extraordinary. Let's dive into these 9 rebellious ways high-performing teams break the rules, starting with the first one. Rule number 1. They don't wait for permission. Most teams follow a strict hierarchy, seeking approval at every step. High-performing teams, however, don't wait around for permission. They act fast, take risks, and find creative solutions to problems before anyone even realizes they've crossed a line. In their world, action beats permission every time. Rule number 2. They embrace failure as a stepping stone. The fear of failure holds back many teams, but high performers aren't afraid to fail. They understand that failure isn't a setback, it's a lesson. Instead of playing it safe, they experiment, learn from mistakes, and use failures as fuel for future success. No one learns to run without falling, and high-performing teams embrace that process. Rule number 3. They break down silos. Many organizations operate in silos, departments that work independently, often with little collaboration. High-performing teams smash these silos, bringing together diverse perspectives and skill sets. They break the traditional barriers and communicate openly across the board, leading to innovative solutions that wouldn't emerge in a more rigid structure. Rule number 4. They ignore bureaucratic red tape. Rules about procedures, paperwork, and bureaucratic processes can slow teams down. High-performing teams are notorious for finding ways to get around unnecessary red tape. They challenge the outdated processes and focus on what really drives results, often making things happen faster than anyone expected. Rule number 5. They reject "this is how we've always done it." One of the most dangerous phrases in any organization is "this is how we've always done it." High-performing teams are constantly looking for ways to improve, innovate, and question the status quo. They challenge long-standing norms, even when it's uncomfortable. And in doing so, they discover new, more efficient ways of working. Rule number 6. They prioritize results over process. While process is important, high-performing teams focus on results, not on ticking off boxes. They know that sometimes the right way of doing things might not be the fastest or most effective. They are willing to bend the rules and try unconventional methods to achieve their goals, keeping their eyes firmly on the end result. Rule number 7. They communicate in non-traditional ways. Most teams rely on meetings, emails, and formal presentations to communicate. But high-performing teams know that creativity and collaboration don't thrive in rigid communication structures. They break the rule of traditional communication by using informal methods. Slack, short chats, impromptu brainstorming sessions, or even emojis to keep the flow of ideas going. Rule number 8. They challenge groupthink. Groupthink can stifle creativity and prevent teams from reaching their full potential. High-performing teams actively encourage dissent and differing opinions. They understand that the best ideas often come from challenging the majority view and that constructive conflict leads to stronger solutions. Rule number 9. They don't separate work from fun. Many teams stick to a formal, strictly professional approach. Work is work and play is play. But high-performing teams blend work and fun in ways that boost morale, creativity, and productivity. They create an environment where humor, playfulness, and human connection are encouraged, leading to stronger bonds and better results. Research from the Harvard Business Review suggests that high-performing teams break away from the typical corporate mindset in ways that promote innovation, engagement, and long-term success. But what's not always measured is the spirit of autonomy and empowerment that comes from these rebellious actions. It's that energy and drive that make teams unstoppable. So here's the takeaway. High-performing teams don't follow the rules, they rewrite them. They know when to break away from tradition to achieve exceptional results. If you want to build a high-performing team, don't just play it safe. Push the boundaries, challenge norms, Break the rules that no longer serve you. Now, for a moment of real talk. In a world that often favors conformity, high performers stand out because they dare to do things differently. Are you ready to break the rules and create something extraordinary? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and check the comment section for free PDFs on leadership, high performance and personal development. Thank you for watching.